Good evening, everyone. This is Pradeep, Ambassador of Change from GETI, Lucknow, the Global Education and Training Institute. And right now, you're on our disruptive education platform provided to us by our mentor, Dr. Sunita Gandhi. And on this platform, we have met with and interacted with more than 1,600 educators from India and all over the world. And this evening, we have for you Mr. Tamer El-Aziz. He's an English language teacher from the same family prep school, Mansoura, Egypt. He will be speaking to us today on drama. Thank you. Good evening, and sir, and over to you.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. It's my honor and pleasure to be with you. I have always thought of ways to make my students interested and more motivated to participate in my lessons. So I have read a lot and I have researched a lot of subjects and topics. And one of the topics that I'm interested in is using drama inside my classrooms. So, drama as a new media of teaching and learning has emerged as a powerful mode to enable learners to use the foreign language efficiently. And the one simple aspect of drama is drama techniques. And this is what I want to talk to you about today. So, let's start our talk. Yeah, drama helps to involve students in the learning process as they become active participants. When I use different drama techniques inside my classroom, I found that I change my students from passive recipients to become more active participants. So, drama allows the students to express his or her individuality and brings to life the cultural context of the foreign language that I teach them. Okay, so let's start by the nature of drama. Drama can be used to help students work on academic subjects, and they can use it to achieve their educational goals. So, what's drama? I can say that it's a type of play that promotes learning through or via enjoyment and fun. Moreover, it provides involvement for both teachers and the students in the learning process. So drama allows the students, okay, it provides a secure environment, a safe environment for the students or our learners to test a variety of ideas and behaviors, as drama is introduced as a human process. From when you are a small child, you are a kid, you try to imitate, you try to act. So for me, it's a human process that uses fictional journeys to transform and transport imaginative thoughts into actions. So we can say that it's based on a sort of internal empathy and identification that can lead to external impersonation. Furthermore, it's the ability to act. How? By imagining oneself to be someone or something else. So drama provides students, okay, with opportunity to travel through time, and at the same time they can travel through space. I want to move to what I started this way to talk about only one aspect of drama, which is drama techniques. So, what can we say about what do we mean by drama techniques? Drama techniques refers to the students' use or usage of various play-like processes of a group in which they execute drama techniques, various animations. It depends on, it's based on various animation that are affected by actual life. And drama techniques encompass a variety of activities, a variety of methods, strategies that all teachers can use simply inside their classroom in the purpose of engaging students. So the first point in drama techniques is that we want to engage our students inside our lesson. Instead of all the time the teacher is speaking and giving information, with drama, I think that students are responsible for their learning. They can take part, they become more motivated, they can more engaged in the learning process in ways that allow them to become more active participant, such as what? We have different ways, different techniques of drama. The first one is simulation, role plays, using puppets, using songs, using scripts, using rhymes, and games. All these are underlined umbrella of drama techniques. So they present excellent techniques for students to acquire complicated knowledge, and these techniques can be used at all levels of education, and they can help teachers and also their students to feel more motivated, more engaged, to accomplish and help them achieve and accomplish self-improvement, okay, by learning and at the same time having fun, okay? So teachers commonly use drama techniques to promote intercultural ability, competence, and establish an awareness of the interpersonal dimension of the language learners use. Furthermore, learners are exposed to a new environment. When we use drama techniques, we are building, we are facing, we are giving them a new environment, a new context that is not available to them in their classrooms. As their use of drama techniques can provide them with more chances to explore differences in a foreign culture, as well as some conflict situations and emotions that they rarely encountered in textbook dialogue and materials. So, what are the drama techniques that we can use inside our classroom? The first one, pantomime. Pantomime, it's a kind and it's a form of non-verbal communication that demonstrates how much we can communicate without saying anything, without saying any word, and how much we can communicate with gestures, body language, facial expressions, and so on. As my experience with this, I can choose 2 or 3 good students before the lesson and explain to them some new words, a situation, or whatever I wanted to tell my students. And we plan and build a scene or a situations where they can perform a pantomime, and the friends, the other learners, will participate and take part to know what they are pantomiming. The second drama techniques is improvisation. It refers to the students' spontaneous performances in class without no planning, no preparation. Here, the learners become spontaneous. Scenes are planned ahead of time, but the action and the conversations are performed in the moment. Okay? After that, we have role play. I think all of us have tried role play inside our classes. Role play, the students act out a life problem. So they can play different roles in the situations. Okay? And I think a lot of books now have some exercises depending on role plays. Another kind of improvisation is what we call sense memory improvisation. These activities work in oral and visual perceptions and understanding, as well as depending on the five senses: sight, smell, sound, touch, and taste. Also, we have dialogue. But students use dialogue to communicate, to convey their thoughts, their feelings, and ideas. We can give them a chance to talk about it and organize the conversation in the scene or the situation they act out. And they can then share their reactions, their feelings, their feedback to the scenes afterwards. We have story dramatizations, or some people can call it storytelling. In this, students can act out a story that they have written. I can ask a student or more to write a short story. Then they can act it out to their friends, or a story they enjoyed reading or heard about before. They can also write stories for small groups, and these groups can dramatize after that. So let's move to another point. What are the reasons for using drama techniques? Okay, there are a variety of reasons why drama techniques should be used inside our classrooms. Now I'll give you some explanations for this. Number one, paying special attention to the pronunciation and to the speaking skills. When we were students or just small pupils, we didn't have the technology our learners and our students have now. So we used to listen to our teachers and instructors all the time. But when we wanted to speak, we had some problems with our speaking and our pronunciation. But with using drama techniques, we are giving our students more opportunities and chances to pronounce well, to speak well, and to improve their speaking skills. Number two, increasing students' motivation. When they are responsible for the learning, when they know that they will take part, they become more motivated. So we can use this to increase and improve their motivation towards learning. Number three, creating a comfortable atmosphere or environment for the students, because they can talk in front of people, in front of their teachers. So they feel safe. They feel more comfortable. Okay. Number four, we can make our students use the language for real life situations. When we use simulation, role plays, and so on, we are putting our students in some real life situations, in a court, in a playground, anywhere we can use inside our classroom. So what can you say? How can you interact? They will use language for the real life situations. Moreover, number five, they are taking risks. And taking risks leads to better language memory. He will or she will remember the situation. So it will make learning more memorable. Moreover, in number six, we are creating a learning community. They are learning and they are having fun at the same time. Number seven, students and the teachers or instructors are able to discuss sensitive topics. There are some topics that aren't dealt with in the curriculum. By using drama techniques, we can get closer and deal with these sensitive topics. Okay? So The next point, when we are talking about drama techniques, what are the characteristics of drama techniques? We can say that drama techniques are distinguished by 5 key characteristics. As you can see, number 1, communication, 2, interpretation, 3, imagination, 4, empathy, 5, sociability. What do we mean by this? Communication. Students can communicate effectively in new situations, and they can respond to questions, new experiences, feelings, and so on. Number 2, interpretations. Our students start to analyze, start to assess, and present their understanding of the situation they are using. Number 3, imagination. Why? The students design a group of activities in an imaginary environment with imaginary objects and partners. They imagine a place, they imagine something, they imagine other people. So this enables the learner to use their imagination and creativity. They become more creative. Number 4, empathy. Students are able to recognize different rules in different situations and express their emotions. And as a result, they grow their emotional side. After that, we have sociability. Why? Students work in groups, so they can improve their ability to cooperate inside these groups. We are making our learners more sociable. Okay? So, if you ask me, what are the general goals of using drama techniques inside our classrooms? We can say that we have various goals of using drama techniques, but the most important 3 ones are that. Number 1, they are used to improve the awareness of teacher-student relationships. There is feelings, interaction, and relationships between the teacher and the students. So this will promote teacher-student interaction skills. In the educational environment, drama techniques will improve understanding of human behavior, how people behave, why do they behave like that, okay, and the motivation for doing this, and variety, and accepting the others, accepting other ideas, okay. Number 3, drama techniques can be used and utilized to improve the quality of learning and life, as well as to broaden the human being's viewpoint. And we can use them to deal with challenging situations. So, do you think that drama techniques are useful and beneficial inside our classrooms? So, yes. And these are the benefits of using drama in general and drama techniques in language classrooms. Number 1, they provide chances and opportunities for learners to use the language in intelligent communication, genuine communication, and in real life situations, as we said before. They make the language learning fun and an engaging experience. They take part in their learning. This will make teachers' time for speaking less than usual, and they give more time, more space for students' time to speak and to participate. Number 3, they develop learners' confidence and self-esteem. They become more confident of themselves by allowing them to use the language in natural situations. Okay? not only for the book or to answer questions. They use the language they learn in natural situations. 4, they allow students to experience the real world inside the classroom. What we teach and what we live is different. But by using drama techniques, we are moving, transporting the real world, the real life inside our classrooms. How? When they deal with problem solving, when they need to research, consulting dictionaries, using real time and space, when they use cross-curricular content. Number 5, drama techniques provide opportunities for students to practice their language skills. Reading, writing, listening, speaking, all this can be improved by using drama techniques. Through play, through fun, through make-believe, and meaningful engagement. Okay? Number 6, they use direct experience to make learning materials memorable. When they participate, they will memorize. They will remember what they have done. And they use diverse learning approaches, methods, strategies to change, to express their emotions and feelings. Students use all of the proper channels: sight, hearing, and the physical bodies for active participation. To be actively participated in language learning when dramatizing this situation. Number 8, they stimulate learners' intelligence and imagination. They become more intelligent. How can I do this? How can I be better? Okay? And they use their imagination and the creativity. Number 9, they develop students' ability to empathize with others. When they dramatize someone else, someone they don't deal with, they will empathize with them and they become better communicators with others. Number 10, they help and they aid language acquisition by focusing on the message rather than the form of saying utterance. What is the message? What we want to tell people? They focus on the message rather than the form of this message. Okay? Let's conclude with that. Are there any disadvantages for using drama techniques or drama inside the classroom? For me and from my experience, I can say that it needs time. It can consume time inside our classrooms when we prepare the place, when everyone is taking a part, and it needs time and takes time in preparation before the lesson. Okay? I hope that you find my words useful for you. Thank you for listening. And I'm ready for any questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tamer El-Aziz, for that very comprehensive talk on drama. I'm sure it will be of great use to the audience, anybody who's going to listen to it. And good evening, everybody. And before we leave, for more information on our pre-service, in-service programs and our detox, please go to 740-840-1000. Good evening, everybody. Good night, and see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much, Dr. Tamer.
Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.